Okay, we're recording.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is the difference between fantasy and reality. What you're looking at is what they call a combat simulation video that they've turned into a game that you can buy and play. Nevertheless, the initial equipment, satellites and everything, is involved in this, so that you're actually experiencing the thing that somebody in the military service would experience if they were practicing using that combat simulation. Now, the boards that I'm going to be working on are Adder, which is in the Middle East, Cobalt, which is in Africa, and Backlight, which is in Afghanistan. All three of these are Muslim countries. And now I'm going to begin the game because to explain what is happening in the game. Here they show, as a part of the training exercise, they tell you what you're going up against. Fighters and what the icon looks like on the board. Bombers, helicopters, ground forces, and air defense. Okay.
CEO of Artemis Global Security. We're glad that you and the other members of Hawk Squadron have decided to accept our offer of employment. Artemis operates under
now, if I want to pause this, what do I do? You can't pause, can you?
of 2012. We're considered an extraterritorial legal entity with a mandate to operate all around the world. Artemis is still a small corporation, but we are conducting negotiations with prestigious clients interested in our military expertise and first-rate equipment. Now let me introduce you to Colonel Bruce. He'll be your direct operations supervisor and make sure you get all the information you need.
Hello, Crenshaw. I'm Colonel Bruce, Artemis's flight operations supervisor. I'm sure you and I will work very well together, if you're as good as you claim to be. I'm temporarily assigning you command of your former squadron. We'll decide after the mission if you get to keep that position permanently. For your first mission, I'm sending you to the Middle East. We've been contracted by a client in the Persian Gulf to ensure the security of its oil industry assets. Your mission is to protect the refinery complex at Al Hudn from possible attack by one of our client's many enemies. We're expecting great things from you and your men, Crenshaw. Don't disappoint us.
Now, this is called the hangar. And in the hangar, you choose what combat plane you want to take into combat against the enemies that you saw you're going to have to face. And so for the sake of expediency, my niyat is to take the plane that will expedite this board the quickest. What was it? I was thinking striking, yeah. I use this. No, let me see. Oh, I'm on this board, so I'm on the board that don't have anything. Huh? Yeah, I know. Okay, this is the one. I don't like to use bombs. Okay. Oh, I mean, you know what? I don't have it here. Here it is. I just found it.
Oh, you don't have it there?
No, I just found it. The 110 Thunderbolt. All this is training information for the pilot. What to avoid and how the hookup with the equipment works. Now what I'm going to do, hopefully, is show you
Okay.
where they started at. Okay, tell me when you can see this plane good.
Right now.
Okay, this is the old version. This thing on top is a radar connected to computers aboard this plane. It sends down signals to the other planes that it is fighting and tells it where the target is, huh?
Bring this one down a little bit. Okay, right there.
Yeah, it's okay. So he knows where to shoot.
Okay,
Okay.
bring it
Now, okay. I just wanted that a little bit. Now I'm going to activate, and they're showing you the complex. And now notice they said March 23rd, 2015. It's supposed to be 5 years from now.
Reaper Flight, this is Flight Operations. This is your first real assignment, so we'll be closely monitoring your performance. Your main mission objective is to protect the altitude refinery complex below. The refinery should be outlined on your HUD.
They're going to send something in against you that should be able to fulfill the mission.
They're going to have to get through us first. Our client has evacuated all civilian personnel from the combat zone, so you are weapons free. Engage targets at will. Reaper Flight, this is Oregon. I'll be your AWAC support for this mission. Copy control. We're
Now, that Oracle is like I showed you. It is a computer radar plane that flies over the area that you're fighting, and it looks for it designates targets for the fighter planes that it's sending in against you. They have this system set up.
Calling eyes on the industrial complex. It's good to know we've got somebody looking out for us, Oracle. I'm Casper. The ugly dude flying on my left wing is Talon. I have you on my scopes flying combat air patrol bearing 135 at 50 miles. No threats in your area at this time. Stand by
If you look
for
down here in the lower corner, you see my airplane with the missiles on either side.
Here's where your wingmen are in their pay, Crenshaw. You're going to need all the help you can get. You can order them to attack enemy planes or have them
These are
cover
my
your tail
weapons,
if you're in trouble.
not to change from weapon to weapon.
Heads up, people. We got hostile ground forces approaching the Alpha facility.
Now he's spotted. These are my targets.
Looks like they're trying to establish a perimeter and force their way in. Copy, Command. Shut them down.
Now we don't know who these forces are.
Enemy attack helicopter. Inbound on the refinery. They're supporting the ground attack. Copy, Oracle. Engaging. Strike hit him. That's a good hit, boss. Use your tech map to maintain technical awareness over the combat zone. Keep the incoming hostiles away from the refinery. Reaper Lee, I've got a flight of ground attack planes exiting the canyons and approaching the refinery at high speed. They are priority targets. Those fighter bombers are top of the line. These guys mean business.
I'm switching from target to target to find out which one of the plane the radar will lock onto first.
Weapons on.
I'm following in case I miss.
That's one flight of attack birds destroyed. Good work. Heads up. We've got incoming attack planes at bearing 009, 500 knots.
See the airplane up there, he's the one that can tell what's going on.
Engaging now. Over. Reaper Lee, be advised. I'm picking up another enemy ground unit heading for the refinery.